Welcome back. My name is Teresa and I'm very much alive. Hi, how are you? I have an awful garbage filthy mouth where sometimes, just sometimes, I tend to use the word fuck as a comma. I know. I love it. If you're not into that or weird stuff in general, this is definitely not the place for you. Feel free to exit out the video here. No harm, no foul. But I'll remember our time fondly. Why hello my little babies. This video is a little bit backwards because I failed to film an intro. I kind of just jumped right into it. So hi, welcome. This is a completed look. Surprise! So if you want to see how I achieved this fun little like summertime glow, keep watching. However, before we jump into it, I want to say thank you so much for today's sponsor. I know, this little garbage boy is getting popular all of a sudden. Thank you Deca Scarlett for sponsoring today's video and loving this little garbage baby. I love you. If you've never heard of Deca Scarlett, they are a high performance, high quality, high octane makeup brand. I don't know, I just wanted to say high octane really badly. I don't know, maybe think of Fast and the Furious, whatever. Did you see the new trailer to that? All right. I'm getting sidetracked. Anyway, they're a high quality makeup brand that's breaking the boredom of clean beauty. As someone who has eye sensitivities, as well as just general sensitivities, I'm just a sensitive boy. And I think we can all agree that this past year hasn't been so kind. So with that said, it's always nice to find brands that are very, very transparent about their ingredients. Deca Scarlett is 100% vegan and cruelty free, and they have a list of over 1,500 ingredients, or as Theresa.is.Dead or Judice, I don't know how she's pronouncing it these days, ingredients that they do not use. In today's video, we talk about some of the products that they were so kind enough to send to me that I have been playing around with and loving. So if you are interested, definitely keep on watching. And if you do see something you like, Deca Scarlett was really kind enough to give me a coupon code. If you use the code Teresa, you can get 20% off your first order at Deca Scarlett. Again, thank you Deca Scarlett for sponsoring today's video. And y'all, please support the sponsors that support your garbage person right here. And without further ado, I'm just gonna tell a long-winded story about just, you know, kind of what's going on with my life, and I'm just gonna follow it up with a tale to the nail salon. Anyway, hope you enjoy. I think I'm gonna do things a little bit differently today. Normally I usually, well, one, I have my eyebrows on. Hello, hi. I think I'm actually gonna do my base first. I know, who am I? How are you? What's going on? It's been a hot minute, right? Oh my goodness. By the way, all the products that I'm gonna be using in today's video will be linked down in the description box. So what's going on with you? How's things? How's life? I have to say, from my last Get Ready With Me, it was so nice to just talk. I know anxiety is pretty common. It's a pretty common thing. Everybody has anxiety, but it's just nice to know other people have it too. And oh wow, my face got really, really red. Okay. It's really nice when people can, you know, share kind of the same thing. So I really wanted to say thank you. There was a lot of comments in that video, so much so that it actually gave me anxiety, but in a good way. So like, it was good anxiety. Like, I know I didn't get to respond to everybody's comments, but I read them and I was just like, I just want to say thank you. You know, like, it just made me feel better to know that I'm not alone in this really big universe full of monsters and anxiety. It made me feel really good. So I just want to say thank you. A couple of updates. I decided to book my trip to Las Vegas. So yeah, we are gonna go. We're gonna go in November because we don't have unfortunately, any time off from work for a long time, but whatever, it's fine. So I'm kind of being hopeful that the world will still be okay. We'll see what happens there. Actually, I want to say another thank you because a lot of y'all have also gave me really fun recommendations to things. But now that I know that I'm officially going, I know I'm going to go see Absinthe, which a lot of people recommended that, which made me really excited because that was one of the things that I wanted to say. And then I think a couple of people recommended the Bacchanal buffet. And I mean, I'm still not going to lie. I mean, you know, it's COVID. So I'm kind of a little worried about stuff like that. But, if things are good, and maybe I might partake in a buffet or two, but I heard that that one's actually like the best one, and a lot of people were recommending that. So, and I think it's actually reopening currently, so let's see how that goes. So honestly, I'm like really, really excited, one, to go on vacation, and two, just to go to a place that is very just different and weird, but in that same breath, kind of very similar to New York in a way, in terms of craziness. So I'm excited for that. I kind of feel like Vegas is probably a cross between New York and Florida, like somewhere right there. So I kind of feel like I'm going to be at home, but better. Plus, I'm going to stalk Michelle Wong, and I'm going to have the Michelle Wong experience in the eyes of a garbage person. So I'm excited to max out some credit cards. Anyway, I kid. Probably not. Anyway, I'm so excited though. So, yeah. It was actually funny because Alex was saying to me like, well, you know, it's many, many months away. Would you do a meetup? And I'm like, I don't know. So I kind of wanted to ask y'all if things are, you know, depending, let's do it this way. Depending on how things are, right? Depending on how things are, meaning that we are all comfortable, we are all vaccinated, because we got to talk about this mask situation too. That's a whole other fucking story. But if we feel good about it, should we do some sort of a meetup? I don't know. I want to say yes, obviously, right? But it's kind of hard to tell because we don't know what the world is going to look like in 6 months, right? 6 months, it could be great, or it could literally be barrels on fire. It could be like Back to the Future 2 style. We don't know yet. And kind of based on that, we have to play it by ear. But I'm not opposed to it. I'm vaccinated. I feel fine. I feel safe. I'm lying here because I do have anxiety about seeing people, obviously. But I realize it's now or never. I can't be agoraphobic, right? So I have to get out and be one with society. So I kind of would be into doing it if everything aligns properly. And I don't know, maybe we can just like meet somewhere in the middle, maybe at the Bacchanal buffet. I don't know. I think that would be kind of fun. So I don't want to promise anything because we don't know, but I may or may not maybe do a potential meetup because I've never done one in the past and I feel like that could be pretty fun. By the way, I don't care what any of y'all motherfuckers say. The KVD foundation is great, okay? I know there's a lot of people that are like, it sucks. Bitch, it doesn't, okay? Not on this uncooked, dry-ass bitch's face. This looks so good. I look normal. It covers my redness and anxiety, and I love it for that. All right, I have too much fucking energy today. So now that I'm officially going, please let me know your fun recommendations of things to do, things to see. I'm actually going with my best friend also because I need to see my best friend. We've been fucking friends for over 30 years. Don't feel like myself without him in my life. So I'm very, very excited that he is also going to be coming along too. So yay, I'm so fucking excited. Ah, yes, bitch. And yes, I am gonna vlog too. I actually thought about it. And there were a couple people that were like, no, it's your vacation, bitch, enjoy it. And I really appreciated that because I was like, oh, thank you. There were so many other people that were like, bitch, vlog it. And I've always wanted to do something a little bit more different on my channel. Like I love the makeup stuff, don't get me wrong. Sometimes it's nice to like, you know, just vlog a little. Just do something that I don't normally do. In preparation for going to Las Vegas, I've just been watching a lot of Las Vegas vloggers and I actually haven't seen anyone quite like me. You know, somebody that has an awful garbage fucking mouth. So I'm like, I might as well just spice it up. Make a series of Las Vegas vlogs for no one but myself to watch because I just want to hear somebody say fuck. I am so juvenile. Anyway, so yeah, so that's pretty much it. That said, let's talk about this fucking mask situation. So if you live under a rock, CDC said it's, hey, it's okay as long as you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask anymore. And I don't know, am I the only one that's like, I like where this is going, but I also feel like you're not telling me the truth. I kind of feel like this is like some weird horror movie that I'm in. Where something bad's gonna happen, or it's kind of very similar to Jaws where the mayor was like, oh listen, we caught the shark, everything's good, it's 4th of July baby, go in the water, and then a shark attack happens and then we're in the mayor of Shark City. So I kind of feel a little trepidatious about not wearing a mask, but in that same breath I kind of feel excited because it's like, you know, like all right, so one step closer to whatever fucking normalcy that's gonna come. Like I kind of feel a little excited about that. I don't know. I keep going back and forth. Like I want to be really, really happy, and in ways I am, but I'm also really, really cautious because it's kind of really all based on the honor system, right? So when you don't see somebody with a mask, you are hoping that they're vaccinated and they're not a piece of shit lying. So that's the shit that makes me nervous because I mean, I don't know about you, and maybe it's because I live in New York, but I don't have faith in humanity. Again, it could just be a New Yorker thing, but like I have seen people openly piss and shit in front of me. I couldn't have timed that better, and I really hope that you picked up the sound of that toilet flushing. Oh, God. I'm trying to be hopeful, but we'll see exactly what happens. All right, what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to powder my under eyes, and I keep going back and forth. I purchased a bunch of the Jaclyn Cosmetics complexion-y stuff. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like in some ways it's good, and then in some ways I don't like how it sits on my face. I don't know, there's some products that I like, and then there's some products that I'm like, I could kind of not really care about. I'm gonna use the face palette today. I'm gonna use the little brightening eye palette here, and I'm gonna kind of go in with these two colors on the top. I'm gonna go in with this Bristles Beauty brush. This is the E01DL. And I'm just gently tap it on. I definitely look like I have a tan. Definitely love that for me. So I'm just gonna take this Tarte. I swear to God, this is one of my favorite brushes. This is from Tarte Unicorn Collection. I've had this shit for so long. It's one of my favorite synthetic brushes. So hard to find a really good like soft synthetic powder brush. Usually the bristles are just so fucking hard, but what I like about this little palette here is that there is a lot of brightening. Now, the loose powder though, that shit's fucking brightening. It's nice, but like I'm not used to it because it feels very 2016, but I'm also here for it at the same time. I don't know. It's all chuggy or whatever the fuck the kids say now, right? Chuggy? Which, by the way, I had to like Google that because I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And then I was like, oh, I'm probably chuggy, aren't I? Yep. Jaclyn came out with a translucent setting powder. I think this is probably my least favorite thing that has come out. I'm gonna do my review on it. I'll kind of go more into detail, but yeah, I don't know. It's okay. Just dust my face with it. Anyway, so I have a huge line now right here. It kind of creased and caked, and I don't know if I could come back from that, unfortunately. Fuck. My eyes look so fucking old now. What the fuck? That's why I don't think it's really a good under eye powder. All right. Oh, it's starting to do it on the other side too. Fuck me. And I know it's not the concealer because this concealer never does that shit. It's this fucking powder. So I don't know. I'm still gonna go with my fucking Becca under eye powder, which fuck them for going out of fucking business. Fuck them for going out of business like it was their choice. I swear to God though, if they are just like, gotcha, we're really in business, I'm gonna be really pissed. But also kind of low-key excited because I love that fucking under eye powder. God damn you, Mel Thompson. God damn you. I haven't found anything other than like a Chanticleer powder, and still then the Becca powder beats that. But I don't like this for under eyes because it is creasing and caking, boy. I don't like it. But whatever, we're gonna keep moving the fuck on. So you know what? Let's finish the face. Let's finish the face. We've come this far. The next thing we're gonna go in with is the Wayne Goss Radiance Boosting Face Palette. I fucking love this thing. I love this thing so much. It hurts. Ah, yes, mama. This makes me happy. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, back to the kind of the CDC thing. So in one breath I'm excited, and in another breath I'm fucking terrified. But I mean, I have to go outside eventually, right? Especially if I'm planning a vacation and shit like that. Like, I think this pandemic really just fucked me up. Fucked everybody up. Yeah, I'm not stupid. Like, I know it fucked everybody up. I hate feeling anxiety having to leave the house. So I'm hoping the numbers will really start to go down more and more and more. And I don't know, go back to like what it, not what it used to be, but better than what it is now. You know what I mean? Kind of want to like contour my nose a little bit. I don't know why. Just because I can. Doesn't mean I should, but where the fuck am I going? I have a Zoom meeting today. That's literally what I'm doing this for. That's why it's not so bad if I fuck it up, because I can't even tell because I'm fucking pixelated. Actually, no, that's not true because I use a really good webcam, so they see everything. My nose is small to begin with. I'm like, what am I doing here? What are we doing here, boys? I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna go in now with this side, the bronzer side. All right, so now that I've officially looked like I've been sitting in the sun for way too long, let's go in with some blush. I actually wound up getting the Kvd Honeysuckle Blush because during my drunk stream with my Patreon members, I was like, oh yeah, I did go buy some stuff from Kvd Beauty. Surprise! And I was like, oh shit, I haven't even used this blush, so I am excited. This is in the shade Honeysuckle. Oh, okay, it's a little, she's pigmented. Okay. Yeah, I totally did a little bit too much. Motherfucker. I'll zoom you in when I'm all done, but I think this is cute. What are we gonna do for highlighter? Oh, let's use the Ofra one. So we're gonna go in with the Ofra Mother Earth highlighter, which is a white highlighter that kind of has like a pink greeny kind of feel. It definitely, I feel like it looks a little bit more pink. Let me tap that on. Okay, all right. The slut has landed. Hello. You know, I feel like every time I put on an Ofra highlighter, I'm like, I know what I signed up for, but in that same breath, it shocks me every time because I'm like, I'm so slutty. And I mean that in the best way possible. Where are you going, bitch? Zoom meeting? I mean, yes, I would totally fuck me. Like, absolutely. This is great. It's actually kind of funny. I want to get myself a little bit more comfortable with going out into the open because, you know, for the past year or so, I've really been in the house and I would go out like every other weekend when Alex is home, Paul Giamatti. So I haven't really, I don't know, joined society, so to speak, right? So I kind of figured like, oh, okay, well, if I'm going to be seeing coworkers and stuff like that, and I'm also going to be seeing family this coming weekend, I want to look somewhat presentable, and my toenails have grown like giant, like talons, like scary talons. I need to have someone take care of it, and I need to make sure that I pay them very, very well because I feel incredibly bad for them. You know, I tried to do it when I had to because it got to the point where I was pretty sure that I could grate cheese with my feet. So I knew I had to cut my nails, but like, I'm just not, I don't know, I'm just not good at it. Like, I suck at it. I wind up actually like not cutting nails properly and they're all like daggers. And then you try to put socks on and they're ripping holes in socks. Like, it's a whole fucking thing, okay? So I knew that I needed to go get my feet in order because if I need to be one with society and have people know that I've been mentally okay, even though I really haven't been, it reflects in my feet. What? I know this quarantine has not been kind to my body. Like, I know what I put into it. I don't know, I just wanted to look somewhat presentable. Granted, I haven't known what real pants felt like in a very long time. All my working from home people can truly understand that. We like waistbands that grow with you, not against you. Any hoosies. Before I get into the fun colorful eyeliner that I want to play with, I just want to put something a little bit in the crease, and I'm actually going to open up this Milani palette. This is the Gilded Getaway. I haven't even used this shit yet. I did swatch it though this morning, and I was like, ooh, pigmented, but I'm actually going to be a boring ass basic bitch and really just use the neutrals in here. I just need just a little something in the crease area. But if you are interested in knowing my thoughts about this palette, let me know and I could totally include this. Oh, I'm such a stupid bitch that has so much fallout already. God damn it. If you want to know my thoughts about it, I could totally do it in a fun size review in the future, so just let me know. Usually Milani eyeshadows in the past have hurt me, so I was a little scared about picking this up, but this is a bust. I had to get it. It was a got to have item that I got to have, and I have it. And I'm hopeful that it's gonna be good. Who am I kidding? I have no expectation. Anyway, so what the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I wanted to go get my feet done. Here's the deal. When I was in the city, when I used to be working, I used to go to this one nail salon. It was just a place bustling with just weirdos. There was a lady one time, she brought a fake dog or a dead dog. I don't really know, but she called it Mr. Chewy. Oh my God, the one guy. There was one time a dude that, what did he get? Like was it used stockings or something like that? He put it in like a water bottle infuser. That was weird. In any case, you know, I miss that place and I really fucking hope they're still in business because when and if I have to go back into the office, you know, that was like my favorite kind of go-to place to go during lunchtime. Now, what's interesting about where I live now, like we moved here back in 2019. So we had roughly maybe 9 months in this neighborhood before we had to go into quarantine. So unfortunately, we've had more time in quarantine than we have been exploring the place. I don't really know a lot of things. I do know restaurants though. So when we were both depressed and we couldn't figure out what to fucking cook, we just ordered like maniacs because it was the only way we could fucking cope with things. And we found a lot of cool restaurants in the area. I can give you 101 good recommendations on restaurants, but when it comes to anything else, I have no idea where the fuck I am. So I have been hunting and hunting and hunting, looking for, you know, like a nice nail salon that is following COVID restrictions because I do live in Queens, all right? Not every place follows the rules. And it's probably not just a city thing, it's probably an anywhere thing, okay? We all know there's a few places that don't follow the rules, and sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad, but you take chances in your own hands when you go there, okay? I figured, you know, even though I'm vaccinated, of course I want to be very, very careful with things, so I want to go to a place that is reputable. So I wound up, after combing fucking Yelp for 3 years in a day, I wound up finding this one place in Queens that was relatively close to my house, and it had good reviews on Yelp. So I was like, all right, and it looks like a lot of the reviews were pretty recent, so nobody had anything bad to say about the place. So of course I make an appointment for, I think like 10:30 or so. That's when they opened at 10. So when I got to the nail salon, there was at least 3 other women in there, and all 3 women were getting their nails done, and the place was really cute. Everything had a plastic partition. The nail techs not only had a face mask, but they had the face shield. I felt really comfortable and really safe there. So of course I get there and all the pedicure chairs are open, which is great. They knew that I was coming in for an appointment, and I was like, all right, I feel really fucking good about it. Before I get into it, let me tell you a little bit about today's sponsor. So Deca Scarlet was kind enough to sponsor today's video, so thank you so much to Deca Scarlet. They also sent me a bunch of their liquid liners, which I have been using lately, and they're fucking great. They came out with these liquid eyeliners called Dual Drama. They're 2 sides. So one side's a duochrome and the other side is just a traditional black eyeliner, liquid black eyeliner. What's nice about these and why I'm talking about them is, one, that I have a lot of eye sensitivity, right? Like the fucking wind can blow the right way and I'm just crying for days. These do not irritate my eyes at all. So when I do find some stuff that works for me, this sensitive ass bitch over here, I want to share them with the masses. So there are 4 colors, and I don't know which one we should go with today. So I kind of pretty much just have something very, very neutral and very cool tone in the crease. I have kind of like a peachy kind of blush on. I think I'm going to go in with Interstellar because, I don't know, I'm just kind of feeling this one. Yeah, it's like a really beautiful emerald blue, but kind of cyan-y and kind of looks like a mutant green color. I love it. Again, what is really interesting about this is that on one side you have the black traditional liquid eyeliner, which this is what she looks like. The little tip here, it's very nice, has a lot of precision. It feels comfortable on the lid, which we love. However, this is not just about this brand, this is pretty much about any brand. I have hooded eyes. So if I'm not careful, I can get a little bit too heavy-handed where all you see is just like a strip of black and then it looks like somebody punched me in the face. So what I have been doing for eyeliner these days is I usually take a very small brush, and this is from BK Beauty. This is the 208. Fucking stop what you're doing. If you have a very similar issue to what I'm describing, get this brush. This brush is synthetic. It's fantastic. It's so tiny. It's so precise. It fits right above your lash line. I'm obsessed with it. This is fucking great. So anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of black just so you can see how opaque it is, and then I'm going to put this on top of that. And then on the other eye, I'm just going to put the duochrome liner. I want you to see how opaque it is. A lot of times with duochrome liners, you need a couple of coats, and sometimes when you do the coats, it can look a little bit crunchy and then it flakes off and it's really fucking annoying. But with this one, it's very, very solid and it dries down really fast. So hold please. So I'm actually going to kind of speed this part up and not talk and not breathe because I am not good yet where I can talk and do my eyeliner at the same time. It's just not possible, Tracy, okay? It's just not possible. Now I'm gonna go in right over it. And what's nice is that you only really need 1 layer. That's it. It's incredibly pigmented, which I absolutely love. All right, so on this side, I'm just gonna go in with the green eyeliner. And that's what it looks like without the black eyeliner underneath that. I will say that definitely this looks a little bit more metallic, having the black down first, but on its own though, it's still really, really pretty. I love it. So actually I wanna, you know what, I'm gonna be a little daring. I'm just gonna use Cosmic Rays just on the front. This one looks definitely more of a mutant green side, and this looks more of like a dark metallic teal. I love it. Just purely on the fact they do not irritate my eyes and they dry down really, really fast. So anyway, this is what we're gonna go with. I'm just gonna pop something in my waterline, like a pink color. Yeah, let me finish my story. So while I was in the nail salon, nothing really adventurous happened, right? Like everybody was pretty chill. It was really, really quiet. I don't know, it just made me like forget what is kind of currently going on in my life, around me, whatever. It was just nice to take an hour to just be like, I thought to myself, I couldn't remember the last time I actually felt this relaxed, probably fucking years ago. So it's really nice to just zone out for a bit. All right, so I think the only thing we're missing now is a lip. Decca Scarlet also sent me over a bunch of their lip oils. There's they're three-way. All right, solid lip oil. They actually sent me over a bunch of colors, but I'm gonna be a basic bitch today, okay? We're gonna go in the color Buff Rose. Whoa. Oh my god. I wish the fucking Gucci lipsticks were this pigmented. These remind me of the M Cosmetics and these little Gucci lipsticks, except way more pigmented. And it just feels so nice on the lips. And again, as somebody who is a dry boy, I can't fucking beat this. But oh my god, look how cute I look. Aww. I don't necessarily know if the pink, yeah, fuck it. No, I'm gonna say that this goes. Hear me? This goes. Only thing we need to do is set the face and we are good to go. And I'm using the Lila B Aglow Face Mist. I didn't know how I felt about this initially, but I actually like it now. That literally bukkakied me in the face. Sounds about right. Okay, so this is a completed look. I love it. I feel like a glowy goddess, but let me finish my story. So once I got my pedicure done, the nail tech told me, once you go sit over that section, you can dry your feet, relax, and then you can go. I was like, all right. So I go to the section. Now keep in mind, this section is in front of the nail salon. So I have a giant window in front of me and it's looking out into the avenue, and the avenue is pretty busy. So I figured, oh, this is great. I could people watch. So I'm sitting there waiting for my feet to dry and nothing really is going on. There's a lot of people in the street. There's a lot of people eating outside. It's just a normal Saturday. But a couple minutes go by and there's a man that starts to walk right in front of the nail salon, and he stops and he's eating a piece of pizza outside. Nothing wrong with that, right? Most of New York City eats outside at this point. So this man takes his mask down and he folds the piece of pizza and he's just eating it and he's chewing and then just does this. And the pizza falls out of his mouth onto the floor. Okay, maybe it's a bad part of the pizza. I don't know. To me, there is no bad part, but whatever, who cares? So he takes another bite and chews and chews and chews and then goes, and it falls out again. So now I'm thinking, something's not right here. So he takes another bite. He chews and he chews and chews. This time, looking at me, which I don't know if he could tell that I was looking at him. It was pretty sunny outside, so I don't know if he could see that I was looking at him. I swear we made eye contact. And he just goes, and the piece of pizza falls out of his mouth. At this point, pigeons start to come. And this man just continues to take a bite, chews it in his mouth, and then spits it out. This goes on until there's no more pizza left. And at this point, there had to be about like 6 pigeons. It must have been like a fucking buffet to them, which is good for them, right? But also kind of really fucking weird and gross. He takes out something out of his back pocket and it was just a piece of crust, like a piece of pizza crust. And then he took a bite off and popped it out of his mouth. Like he never violently spit it out of his mouth. He didn't go like and like a tin can ding somewhere. He literally would just let it waterfall out of his mouth. Like, ugh. Like he had no energy left. He just let it go. I watched this whole thing. I watched this whole thing because it just made me think, you know, maybe we are going back into normalcy. Anyway, I want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me. I got to play with some new makeup. If you want to see some specific items, say like the Milani in more detail, or even the Decca Scarlet, if you want to see those in more detail, let me know down below. I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Rest assured, this is coming. A review is coming, okay? Words need to be said about these products. Anyway, and I want to say thank you again to Decca Scarlet for sponsoring today's video and giving me a coupon code. So if you are interested in any of the products that I talked about, particularly the dual liners, which, oh, fuck it, they're so good, or the solid lip oil, you can use the code Theresa to save 20% off. And with that said, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it as always. Feel free to like, comment, hit that subscribe button, it's free, and hit that bell icon for notification of all my future posts. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, to all my beautiful, wonderful patron buppies. Thank you so much for keeping this delicious, disgusting, filthy, trashy, pizza crust only, garbage boat afloat. Actually, that's not true. I'm more like a middle pizza boy. Like if it's a Sicilian, I need to have like a middle slice. I can't have an end. I don't know, I'm weird like that. Anyway, thank you so much for loving me and keeping this garbage boat afloat. I couldn't do it without you, and I love your adorable little delicious faces. If you want to know what is currently on my face, again, everything will be listed in the description box, along with my podcast, my merch, my bloopity blop blop, and yeah, that's about it. So I will see you little pigeons later. Bye.